Fingers crossed they are easy to install. I'm laughing because it's not funny. Oh God. This has been really tricky, really tricky, but I'm also gonna unscrew these glass orbs. Can you please teach me how to do this? So, a fully caved-in shed. I'm honestly so pleased. Right, we're officially done. We smashed that.
It's a cold night, baby, and I'm on my way to you. And the snow keeps...
Good morning, everyone. Hello, welcome back to a weekend vlog of hopefully successful DIY, although who knows how this is gonna go. I feel like we are in the midst of this slight Christmas panic and that Zara's family are coming to stay. And I just want to make the house as lovely as I possibly can be, because I'm not going to be here, I'm going to be up north with my family. So my only task I really want is to get some blinds on the window, because I'm going to be obviously donating my bedroom to some of her family to stay. There's the spare bedroom, Zara's bedroom, and we might need to use a blow-up bed as well. So today is Saturday. Zara's actually off pottery painting with her friend Brittany. They haven't seen each other in so long, so they're having a really nice day. So I was like, you know what? Let me crack on. Sometimes I function better on my own. I am a lone ranger, so I'm up, I'm showered, I've got some really breathable gym kit on if it does get a bit sweaty. Although I did order these blinds from Blinds to Go. I think you will have seen that in the previous vlog, the Rye vlog. If you didn't see that, I'll link that up top. They arrived, we loved them, they're so nice. It's just like a really natural, lovely colour. So we've got 2 for my bedroom, 1 for the spare room. So fingers crossed they are easy to install, although who knows at this point. Yeah, I hope they are. They aren't the ones that you just click into place, because they are a lot more expensive. These are drill ones, so fingers crossed. They do fit, which is a success in itself, so at least we measured correctly. How hard can fitting 3 blinds be? I have watched the video on Blinds to Go. There is a whole video on how to essentially install the roller blinds. So yeah, that's today. I'm also going to tackle the wall of doom. It's actually not too bad on camera, and you might notice we swapped out the lampshade for the one in the living room, so we flipped these around. This actually works so much nicer here. I feel like it's, with the black, it looks slightly less, I don't know, I think it's nice. And then we put the other shade in the living room. So this is where we tried to hang the mirror, and maybe it was a blessing that it didn't happen, because yeah, we much prefer it on that wall. So I'm going to be popping that on the wall today. Fingers crossed it goes well, although who knows at this point. Yeah, and I'm going to be sanding this down, filling this and painting over it, so that is all nice and clean and done for now. And I feel like we were going to put plates on this wall, but I think I quite like the minimalism of it. We'll see, that might be TBC. The other place we potentially might put the plates is here on like a strip in a line. I think they could look quite cool, but we're not quite sure. It might be quite busy on this wall with all of this and the print, so we will see. But for now, mirror on the wall and paint over that to make it look a bit more fresher. And then this evening we're just gonna have a really cozy one. We are gonna make some dinner. We had chili last night, so we've got loads of leftover chili in the fridge. We've got loads of leftover everything in the fridge, actually. So the joy of this time of year when you're cooking a lot of Christmas food for jobs is that there is always a lot of Christmas food and champagne left over. So yeah, this is the chili, so we're gonna stir that through some pasta and make like a nice chili pasta bake. We actually have Zara's aunt and uncle coming around tomorrow for a little lunch with their dog Boo. We're gonna be spending New Year with them. We did last year in Cornwall and it was so lovely. So we're gonna be doing that again this year. So they're coming around for a little lunch with Boo. So it's gonna be so nice. We're gonna host them. They live in London as well, so they're just gonna pop on over. So yeah, really looking forward to it. It's gonna be a nice, wholesome, more relaxed weekend. Famous last words. Okay, so I've just been in the shed. I'm gonna charge up the drill just to get that going. Maggie, you're gonna be my helper. The girls have just left. I've got my electric power drill here, which is what I'm gonna need upstairs. And then my tool bag with sandpaper and stuff for the wall. So yeah, we're there. I also think my body is slowly shutting down. I've got a really chesty cough. I hope it's not a chest infection, but if I do cough throughout this vlog, I'm sorry. I actually need to show you the blinds, don't I? Let's go on upstairs. So here we are, they're here. Oh, I had a parcel from Lakeland as well. I'll show you that a bit later on because there's some lovely Christmas bits in here. Oh, my camera battery's flashing. Let me change that out 2 seconds. Okay, there we are. So, Maggie's my chief assistant. Maggie, unless you're going to put them up, can I just request that you take your nose out the box, please? Thank you. Good girl. There we are. So this is the material we went for. It's like a really nice natural material. And yeah, I just think it's going to complement any paint colours that we do on the wall. We didn't go for a pattern or anything like that just because I think neutral is going to be the way to go. Especially because the windows aren't that lovely. I don't want to draw more attention to them. So yeah, these are the brackets. You just drill them into the wall alcoves and then they just click into place. So fingers crossed, it should be straightforward. Because we are doing recess fittings, essentially we're fitting the blinds within the recess. That wasn't already clear. I feel like I'm making this more complicated than it needs to be. But anyway, effectively need to do 3 holes in here and make sure that there's enough clearance for the blinds to go in. So we're going to do 1, 2 and 3. This should be relatively straightforward, but at this point, who knows? Do you know, I'm going to actually order myself a tool belt. I feel like that will be so beneficial just to slot things in because I'm constantly dropping things and I feel like it's just going to be much more beneficial.
It's just me and you tonight and I'm all yours.
Remind me why I showered this morning? Okay, that went well, I think. Okay, my glasses have become DIY goggles because I don't have any of those either. 3 clips are in. Now I need to clean all that down and then pop the blinds in and then we should, fingers crossed, have one done. I feel like working on windows is really hard to show you, but I've fixed 3 brackets into the recess and I've just cleaned everything down, give it all a good mop and a hoover, so it's all good to go. So now, fingers crossed, the blind should just click right in and then I need to drill this piece into the wall just to make sure that this is nice and taut. And then yeah, we should be good to go.
We'll be in our
okay, maybe I need to try it off the wall and then try it on the wall. So we are up and I'm not gonna lie guys, that was harder than it made out to be online. So obviously that it needs to pull down more, but 2 things I really don't enjoy when instructions don't really show you. They just say, oh, just slot it in, click it back, and the video makes it look really easy, but then when you're doing it, it's just not as easy as it's making it out to be. And secondly, the screws that they provided really weren't working in our walls, so that's also something to bear in mind, but I do genuinely love them. It took slightly longer than I anticipated, but I'm kind of glad I've got the hardest one out of the way with because it's the highest part of the ceiling and also it's the longest drop, so it was tricky. I kind of hurt my thumb a little bit. I'm shaking because I was pressing that hard to get them in. When I think some things aren't going to be straightforward, I should probably go with my gut, but I'm very happy with that. I'm going to straighten it up and then we should be done. I'm laughing because it's not funny. Oh God. It would be an easy fix what I've done if what I did previously wasn't so hard. So I fitted the blind and I was pulling it down. I was like, why is there no material? I've put the one from my bedroom on this window by accident. And these were, I'm not gonna lie to you, really quite tricky to click into place. So yeah, good job trying to get these out. I don't really think I'm gonna be able to do that easily, but I'll give it a go. So, second one is done. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be being honest with you or myself if I said these were easy to install. They're not. Maybe they are to people who've hung Roman blinds before, but this has been really tricky, really tricky, but I've done it, and now to do the final one.
This December will be the best, I'm pretty sure. And I am truly yours in every way. So hold me now, it's Christmas time. Bring joy to people in.
We officially have 2 fitted Roman blinds. Whew, I'm actually out of breath after that, guys, I'm not gonna lie. There is dust everywhere. So I really need to clean up and clean the windows, but I no longer have to flash the neighbours. I'm also gonna unscrew these glass orbs and pop some warm light bulbs in here rather than the white ones because I accidentally ordered the wrong ones. So that is what ordering on Amazon Prime when you are sleep deprived does to you, so I need to change these out now. And they aren't just regular bulbs, they are these really small, tiny little clip-in LED ones. They're quite similar to the ones we've got in our extractor hood lights, so yeah, not just your regular bayonet or screw ones.
In this way we make the world go round.
It's really difficult to show on camera, but you can kind of see the warm hue versus the white hue. Obviously it is daylight as well. We love this light fit, and it's like it feels vintage but also modern. It's like a nice little mix of the two, but yeah, the white light was just not the one at all. This is lovely and warm, so these are so delicate. I'm literally unscrewing them so carefully, but yeah, nearly there. That is so much nicer. Oh, this has been like annoying us so much whenever we turn the light on in here, so it already feels cozy with the blind and the warm light. Love. Okay, blinds are done, light is done. Final job of the day is this. I was gonna paint and touch up over there, but I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow. So a lot of you said about the mirror, a great way to do it is that if you put masking tape on the back, essentially where the holes are, where the nail needs to go through, then you can just transfer that tape on the wall and mark where you need to drill, which is genius. I didn't really understand what you meant in the comments. I had to like essentially watch a video how someone did it, and then it made perfect sense. So you put a piece of tape of where you need it from one side to the other. There we go. That's nice and tight. And then with a sharp pencil or a pen, mark where you need the screws to go. So one there, and then the other one over here. Guys, this is such a good tip, honestly. Really appreciate the help. Just pop it where you'd like it, as high as you'd like it. And then check it with a level. This bit can come up a little bit more. Awesome, right, ready to drill. It's not often I say this, but I'm actually really proud about like how far I've come with just like confidence to do things. I know I've spoke about this before, but I lost my dad when I was really young, and then I got a stepdad who was very, very practical, a very handy man who works in groundworks and construction. So he's kind of like taught me everything I knew, but I don't really know a lot at all. I left home when I was 18, so you don't really want to know how to drill walls and hang pictures and mirrors and blinds. And then everything I kind of know has just been taught in tiny little snippets. And he lives over 300 miles away, so yeah, it's not like as if you can just ask your parents to come around and help. So when my parents are here, it's always like so nice to see them. I'm like, can you please teach me how to do this? So I'm very proud, and I think this looks absolutely lovely here. It really bounces the light from up, down and in. Very proud indeed. Right, I need to go to the recycling centre because the blind packaging needs to be recycled, as well as some other bits and bobs, and then I'm gonna walk Maggie. The days go so quick in winter. I feel like even though time is still the same, I think the minute it goes dark, you just think your day's kind of over, don't you? Anyway, sometimes you just need a McDonald's. When we were moving, these were all we were eating because they was just quick and convenient. But I've earned it. I've had a slice of toast all day and it's 2:30. No chips for you. Sorry, they're bad for dogs. Come to Greenwich Park and the sun is just setting behind us. Do you know what? There is nothing more positive when you've had a successful day and things have gone somewhat according to plan. Just enjoying some fresh air. I might go grab a coffee and then maybe stretch our legs. I just grabbed a lovely mulled hot apple juice from Greenwich Market. It was very busy in there, so I didn't manage to get the vlog camera out because I had Maggie. It's the busiest I've seen it in quite some time, which is so nice. Obviously all the vendors are just gearing up for Christmas, which is really soon. So yeah, lovely hot apple juice with loads of spices to try and help my throat. Just walking back through the park, enjoying the last of the afternoon sun before we wind down for the evening. Okay, I'm back home and I've just clean sheeted my bed and done a mop of the floors and a dust and a wipe, and everything is looking spick and span. You can tell it's nearly your dinner time, can't you, you greedy, greedy girl? You've got a whole, let's have a look, 25 minutes, Maggie. I'm honestly so pleased. It makes such a difference. And I was just sharing on my Instagram as well, I'm gonna add, as I said, some like architrave window moulding. So I think that'll just make the windows look a bit more premium and just add a bit more interest. Obviously with the slope and ceilings, we'd kind of struggle to do any form of carving in here, but we could potentially add a ceiling light, ceiling rose, sorry, and a ceiling light, like a pendant or something like that. So that could be a really nice touch, just to add a bit more character back into the room. But for now, chuffed. I'm gonna run myself a well-earned bath. I haven't had a bath in this house yet, and Zara's had lots. She's a bath gal, I'm more of a shower kind of person, but I'm so excited to have a bath in a nice warm bathroom that's clean and mold free, and the bath will be warm. We've got loads of bath bombs as well, so I'm gonna choose one and have a nice relaxing bath. Morning. My throat is not great, and we went for a dog walk this morning, had some breakfast, and we were supposed to be hosting Zara's aunt and uncle for dinner, but subsequently Zara's aunt is actually not very well. It's probably the best because neither am I, so we don't want to be spreading germs around, so
especially this close to Christmas as well, it's like the worst time to get sick, and you almost like want to get sick. If you're going to get sick, you want to get sick at the start of the month, that it doesn't eat into Christmas.
That's it. Like Zara's got like her nan coming to London as well. I've obviously going to go and see my nieces who are really young, so I don't want to make them ill either, so it's fine. So we're just doing some Christmas shopping today just to try and get ahead, and then yeah, pretty much wrap up for the year. So we're at Smith's Toys Superstore.
So the closest we have now to a Toys R Us.
Toys R Us, yeah. I've never been in one before, but I'm going to try and get my nieces a present each. I'm going to look in charity shops as well, because I feel like kids like always grow out of toys and they get donated to charity, but no one ever buys them in charity shops, and there's always an abundance of kids' toys.
It's expensive as well though. Actually, I don't know if I told you this, I was in Primark the other day and there was two women behind me going, I've easily spent £500 each on them, about their kids, and I was like, £500 at Christmas? But then looking at just the website at Smith's, I can see how quickly, like if one toy is £30, and think how many boxes are usually under a tree traditionally, like I can see how it'd add up. It's crazy. So I'm going to try and just get them like one present each, and then try and get them maybe like some books and soft toys from a charity shop. But the present that I've got in mind, my niece Valencia loves music, so she's turning 3 in March, so I'm seeing if I can get like a floor keyboard, one that you like run on. My youngest who is 1, maybe like some Play-Doh or something, I'm not really sure. And although she might try and eat the Play-Doh. I don't think you can do Play-Doh at 1, they have to be 3. Right. This is why I'm here. Zara's got good experience with kids, so yeah. Anyway, right, let's go, here we go. The overwhelm is real. I'm so glad Zara's here with me. I feel like I'm massively out of my depth. Oh my god, I had one of these. This is like the Toy Story, the Fisher-Price little, what are they called? The little telephone things. As if they still make them, and then you can turn that around. Right, this is like nostalgia. We haven't found what we're looking for. We have found the keyboard mat. I've got a couple of other things as well. We're staying in budget, and I'm definitely going to check charity shops because, God, toys are expensive. It's crazy, but I think they're going to love this. Can't wait to see their faces when they open it on Christmas Day. We've just got ourselves a little festive coffee, and we're going to go and do some food shopping for a very lovely dinner, and I need to grab some last few Christmas presents as well. Right, we're officially done. We smashed that. We have done all of the shops, got bits for dinner. I've nearly finished, well, no, I finished my Christmas shopping, and we just went... That says something about you, that you've done all your Christmas shopping in a retail park in a day. If that is not a man's shop, I don't know what is. No, because we went to a lot of different shops. Got in a retail park. For the nieces, for stepdad, for my mum.
I'm proud. And we just went to Carpet as well because we are trying to price up some curtains, and we just met the most lovely woman called Anna. Anna, if you are watching,
so lovely. She
was so nice. She watches my videos and watches Ewan's as well. You were so nice. If you are watching this, you made our day. She was lovely, wasn't she?
So kind, like life's a good one.
We need to go and get some tarpaulin because our shed roof caved in this morning.
Oh, it'll be the actual house roof next.
Yeah, hopefully not. So that needs to be a job that we do ASAP because it's currently raining. So
note the word we.
Me. We and me. Me, the royal we.
Luke's
you will
also
help.
got some, no. Luke's also got some Christmas lights to be putting on our outside tree.
It's alright, I'm sick.
I don't care.
I'm literally not very well, and you want me to go outside and fix a leaky roof and put tree lights up. I remember when our Sundays used to be going for like a roast or sitting in the pub having a pint. Now that we own a house, I'm currently dealing with this. A fully caved in shed. Like that's definitely not gonna last. Anyway, tarpaulin ready. Let's measure it out. Progress has been made. Tarpaulin.
Our neighbours are actually gonna be like, who on earth?
Who was doing that? Right, so we've done one side, we just need to do the back and then we're done. There we are, that's what we say, it's best of a bad job. It will hopefully keep the rain out of the shed until we remove this and start from scratch because it is in a very bad way. I've just got some ivy from the bottom of the garden though, we're going to pop that in the staircase garland, so it's not all bad. There we are, some little ivy additions from the back of the garden has made this really look quite full. I popped some holly in as well from when I went foraging the other day. I think it looks really nice. It's a mix of faux and real, so yeah. Okay, so I've just finished up wrapping. I'm not making a mistake like I did last year and wrap the presents on camera because my mum watched my vlog and saw me wrapping 2 of the presents and I forgot to remind her not to watch the vlog. So these are all wrapped. These really extravagant ones are for my nieces. I thought I could do really big bows to them just because why not? I want them to look really special, but everything else is all in traditional wrapping. We've got all the velvet bows. This wrapping paper is actually from William Morris. I got it in a charity shop in like a scrapbook. You can just peel out the sheets. So yeah, God, the trees look very, very full. A lot of these are Zara's, but these ones here are mine. So I need to tuck them maybe around the back. As saying 'tis the season, we've just finished wrapping, and I think it would be rude if we didn't do a little mulled wine. So we just picked up some really cheap wine just to pop it in. I always think never really go fancy with mulled. And then I had this sent through from Lakeland. It is gourmet mullein syrup. It's got a huge cinnamon stick and then all of the spices. So essentially everything you need. It's got orange juice, everything. So you just add 1 part mullein syrup to 8 parts wine, heat it up, and then you're good to go. I think it'll help my throat as well. It's proven mulled wine is medicinal. That's a fact. Okay, we just played a game of Scrabble. Who won?
Luke, for somebody who's so illiterate.
I'm not illiterate. I didn't finish all the mulled wine. I only had a little bit. I'll put the rest in the bottle. We've got a playlist on while we're doing dinner. We're just having leftover chili mixed with pasta. It's called the James Hunter playlist. It's so good, isn't it? It's like really chill, positive dinner vibes.
Yeah, it's like jazz vibe.
Yeah, it's cool.
Cocktail bar.
Cocktail bar vibes. It was recommended from our friend Sam when he came around for dinner recently. I can't smell anything, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be able to taste this, but it looks delicious. Yeah, go for it. You can use the other gloves if you like. Oh, she's baked. Looks gorgeous. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. Oh, what a sight to be seen, Maggie. Right, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog. I am gonna love you and leave you because I'm gonna probably get a little bit more bugged up and I'm not gonna be just making any sense. I feel like I just need a good night's rest and I'll be right as rain tomorrow. I'll catch you all very soon in a future video. Lots of love to you all. Take care. I'll catch you all very soon. Bye for now.